I know you guys been asking me for all of the information for phase 2 of hyperketosis, and I finally have everything ready. Thank you so much for your patience. I just posted the cookbook and the guide for phase 2 of hyperketosis. Go to the link in my bio and grab it. Because if you are doing hyperketosis, you are going to need to get ready for phase 2. I don't care what day of hyperketosis you're in on phase 1. You need to start thinking and understanding the process that you need to be following to get to phase 2, because you are not going to just get done with phase 1 and then the next day you're going to be on phase 2. It doesn't work like that. You need to do a 3-day transition between phase 1 and phase 2. If you don't follow this process, you're going to mess up your stomach. Trust me when I say you are going to mess up your stomach. You're going to be sitting on that toilet for days and days to come, and you're going to have stomach issues. Please follow the steps to get to phase 2 of hyperketosis. Again, if you need that information, the guide and the cookbook are already posted, link in my bio. The cookbook has 58 different recipes. You have all your recipes for chicken, beef, seafood. It has breakfast recipes, lunch, dinner, snacks, and it also comes with a 20-day meal plan. Everything that you need for your 40 days is there. I put in a lot of work into this book, you guys, because on phase 2, we have a lot more options than on phase 1. We're coming from phase 1 of hyperketosis 40 days. The options were really limited. It was easy to follow, but now on phase 2, we have so many different options, and I didn't want you guys to get lost or get confused and end up messing up your process. For that reason, I included so many different recipes. Again, I put in so much work into this book to give you all the tools that you need to have success for your 20 days. Please go get it if you need it. Get the book, get the guide. The guide explains everything that you need to be following on phase 2 and your 3-day transition in between phase 1 and phase 2. I'm going to read part of the guide for phase 2 just to give you an idea on what you need to be doing. After completing your 40 days of hyperketosis, then you will do a 20-day of maintenance and eat a clean keto diet. During your 20-day maintenance period, you will do a 3-day transition period. Day 1 transition period, you will eat 2 servings of protein, a total of 8 ounces per meal for your 2 meals. Day 2 of transition, cook your protein in oil or butter. Day 3, stop intermittent fasting and start eating 3 meals per day. Integrate 1 new food a day so your body can get used to new foods again. And this is exactly what I'm trying to explain you. This is a process. This is a transition. Without having the right information, without having the guide, without having anything to follow, to read, and to go back to read and understand, you are going to mess up yourself. You're going to mess up the process. Most important, you're going to mess up your stomach. We don't want you to do that. Go to the link in my bio, grab the bundle deal for phase 2, which is the cookbook and the guide. Let me know if you have any other questions, but please get the right information so you can follow the proper transition and not mess up your stomach.